Welcome to Cave of Adullam Ministries annual Bible reading plan. Join us daily as we dive into the Word of God. What are you waiting for? Let's begin.
1 Chronicles chapter 7 to chapter 9, New King James Version. The family of Issachar. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Puah, Jashub, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola were Uzi, Raphiah, Jeriah, Jamiah, Sam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house. The sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in their generations. Their numbers in the days of David was 22,600. The son of Uzi was Izrahiah, and the sons of Izrahiah were Micah, Obadiah, Joel, Ishiah. All 5 of them were chief men, and with them by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 36,000 troops ready for war, for they had many wives and sons. Now their brethren among all the families of Issachar were mighty men of valor, listed by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. The family of Benjamin. The sons of Benjamin were Bela, Becher, and Jediah, 3 in all. The sons of Bela were Ishpa, Uzi, Uzziah, Jerimoth, and Eri, 5 in all. They were heads of their fathers' houses, and they were listed by their genealogies, 22,034 mighty men of valor. The sons of Becher were Zemirah, Joash, Eleazar, Elionia, Omri, Jerimoth, Abijah, Anahoth, and Elimeth. All these were the sons of Becher, and they were recorded by genealogy according to their generations. Heads of their fathers' houses, 20,200 mighty men of valor. The sons of Jediah was Bihan, and the sons of Bihan were Jeush, Benaiah, Ehud, Chinahah, Zithan, Tahish, and Ahishahar. All these sons of Jediah were heads of their fathers' houses. There were 17,200 mighty men of valor, fit to go out for war and battle. Shuppim and Huppim were the sons of Ir, and Hushim was the son of Aher. The family of Naphtali. The sons of Naphtali were Jajiah, Guni, Zechar, and Shalom, the sons of Bihar. The family of Manasseh, west. The descendants of Manasseh, his Syrian concubine bore him Machi, the father of Gilead, and the father of Assyria. Machi took as his wife the sister of Huppim and Shuppim, whose name was Macha. The name of Gilead's grandson was Zelophehad. But Zelophehad begot only one daughter. But Zelophehad begot only daughters. Macha, the wife of Machi, bore a son, and she called his name Perez. The name of his brother was Sherish, and his sons were Ulam and Rakim. The son of Ulam was Bidan. These were the descendants of Gilead, the sons of Machi, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hamoleketh bore Ishhod, Abiezer, and Macha, and the sons of Shemitah were Ahian, Shechem, Liki, and Aniam. The family of Ephraim. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthelah, Bed his son, Tahath his son, Elada his son, Thaha his son, Zabad his son, Jetullah his son, and Ezer and Eliad. The men of Gath who were born in that land killed them because they came down to take away their cattle. Then Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brothers came to comfort him. And when he went into his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Beriah, because tragedy had come upon his house. Now his daughter was Shiriah, who built Lower and Upper Beth Horon and Uzen Shirah. And Repha was his son, as well as Rashi, and Tila his son, Tihan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, Joshua his son. Now their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its towns, to the east Naran, to the west Giza and its town, and Shechem and its town, as far as Aiah and its town. And by the borders of the children of Manasseh were Beth-shean and its town, Tanakh and its town, Megiddo and its town, Do and its town. In these dwelt the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The family of Asher. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sisters Sarah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Mechia, who was the father of Basiath, and Heber begot Japhlet, Shoma, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Pascha, Bihar, and Ashvath. These were the children of Japhlet. The sons of Shema were Ahi, Roha, Jehuba, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Helem were Zophah, Imnah, Shalish, and Amma. The sons of Zophah were Shua, Hinapha, Shua, Beri, Imran, Bezi, Hod, Shammah, Shisha, Jitran, and Bera. The sons of Jittah were Jephunneh, Pisphah, and Ara. The sons of Ulah were Ara, Haniah, Rizah. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, choice men, mighty men of valor, chief leaders, and they were recorded by genealogies among the army fit for battle. Their number was 26,000. The family tree of King Saul of Benjamin. Now Benjamin begot Bela his firstborn, Asher the second, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rashpha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishud, Nama, Ahoa, Gera, Shebufan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud. They were the heads of the fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Geba, and who forced them to move to Manahath, Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who forced them to move. He begot Uzzah and Ahihud. Also Shahariam had children in the country of Moab, after he had sent away Hushim and Bara his wife. By Hodesh his wife he begot Jobab, Zibiah, Misha, Malcolm, Jeuz, Shachia, and Mima. These were his sons, heads of their fathers' houses. And by the Hushim he begot Abitob and Elpah. The sons of Elpah were Eber, Misham, and Shem, who built Onon and Lod with his own town, and Benia and Shema, who were heads of their fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Aijalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Ahiu, Shaksha, Jeremon, Zebadiah, Arad, Eda, Michael, Ishpa, and Joha, who were the sons of Beriah. Zebadiah, Meshulam, Hiksi, Heber, Ishmariah, Ixla, and Jobab were the sons of Elpa. Jakim, Zichri, Zodib, Zabdi, Eliana, Zeletia, Ehia, Adia, Beriah, and Shimra were the sons of Shemel. Ishpam, Ebar, Elia, Abom, Zitri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Atohijah, Ibthia, and Penuel were the sons of Shashke. Shamshera, Shashariah, Atalia, Jashariah, Elijah, and Zitri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of their fathers' houses by their genealogies, chief men. These dwelt in Jerusalem. Now the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maachah, dwelt at Gibeon, and his firstborn was Abdon, then Zu, Kish, Bar, Nadab, Gedor, Ahiu, Zisha, and Mikla, who begot Shemir. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Nei begot Kish, Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshba. The son of Jonathan was Meribah, and Meribah begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Teriah, Ahaz, and Ahaz begot Johadah. Johadah begot Alimet, Azmavet, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Binea, Rapha his son, Eliasha his son, and Ezer his son. Ezer had 6 sons whose names were Azikam, Bochuru, Ishmael, Shiriah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azar, and the sons of Ishkel his brother were Ulam his firstborn, Jeush at the second, and Eliphitlet the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. These were all sons of Benjamin. 1 Chronicles chapter 9. So all Israel was recorded by genealogies, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of the kings of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness, and the first inhabitant who dwelt in their possession in their cities were Israelites, priests, Levite, and the Nehitim, dwellers in Jerusalem. Now in Jerusalem the children of Judah dwelt, and some of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Othniel the son of Ammihud, the son of Umri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, the son of Perez, the son of Judah. Of the Shelonites, Asher the firstborn and his son. Of the sons of Zerah, Joel and their brethren, 690. Of the sons of Benjamin, Shalu the son of Meshulam, and the son of Hodaviah, and the son of Heshunua, Ibniah, and the son of Jeroham, Elah the son of Uzi, the son of Mitri, Meshulam the son of Shephatiah, the son of Reu, the son of Ibdina, and their brethren, according to their generations, 956. All these men were heads of a father's house in their father's houses. The priests at Jerusalem. Of the priests, Jediah, Jehoram, and Jachin, Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Zadok, the son of Mariot, the son of Ahitub, the officer over the house of God. Adiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashu, the son of Machijah, Mashiach, the son of Adiah, the son of Jezerah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Meshilemith, the son of Immer, and their brethren, heads of their fathers' houses 1,760. They were very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. The Levites at Jerusalem. One of the Levites, Shemaiah the son of Hashub, the son of Azirikam, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Merari, Bakapa, Heresh, Gala, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asa, Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Gala, the son of Jeduhum, and Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Nethophenites. The Levite gatekeepers. And the gatekeepers were Shalom, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their brethren. Shalom was the chief. Until then, they had been gatekeepers for the camps of the children of Levi at the king's gate on the east. Shalom, the son of Kori, the son of Abishah, the son of Korah, and his brethren from his father's house, the Zorahites, were in charge of the work of the service, gatekeepers of the tabernacle. Their fathers had been keepers of the entrance to the camp of the Lord, and Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, had been the officer over them in time past. The Lord was with him. Zachariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was keeper of the door of the tabernacle of meeting. All those chosen as gatekeepers were 212. They were recorded by their genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel, the seer, had appointed them to their trusted office. So they and their children were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, the house of the tabernacle, by assignment. The gatekeepers were assigned to the 4 directions: the east, west, north, and south, and their brethren in their villages had to come with them from time to time for 7 days. For in this trusted office were 4 chief gatekeepers. They were Levites, and they had charge over the chambers and treasuries of the house of God, and they lodged all around the house of God because they had the responsibility, and they were in charge of opening it every morning. Other Levites' responsibilities. Now some of them were in charge of the serving vessels, for they brought them in and took them out by count. Some of them were appointed over the furnishings, and over all the implements of the sanctuary, and over the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the incense, and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices. Matitiah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shalom the Korahite, had the trusted office over the things that were baked in the pans. And some of their brethren of the sons of Jehoiakite were in charge of preparing the showbread for every Sabbath. These are the singers, heads of the fathers' houses of the Levite, who lodged in the chambers and were free from other duties, for they were employed in that work day and night. These heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites were heads throughout their generations. They dwelt at Jerusalem. The family of King Saul. Jair, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. His first son was Abdon, then Zu, Kish, Bar, Ner, Nadab, Gidol, Ahio, Zachariah, and Miklot. And Miklot begot Shimeon. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish. Kish begot Saul. Saul begot Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshba. The son of Jonathan was Meribah, and Meribah begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Daphri, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jarah. Jarah begot Alemech, and Zamvet, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Benia. Raphaniah his son, Eleazar his son, and Azar his son. And Azar had 6 sons whose names were these: Azrikam, Bocheru, Ishmael, Shiriah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azziah.
John chapter 6, verse 22 to 44. The New King James Version. The bread from heaven. On the following day, when the people who were standing on the other side of the sea saw that there was no other boat there, except that on which his disciples had entered, and that Jesus had not entered the boat with his disciples, but his disciples had gone away alone. However, other boats came from Tiberias, near the place where they ate bread after the Lord had given thanks. When the people therefore saw that Jesus was not there, nor his disciples, they also got into boats and came to Capernaum, seeking Jesus. And when they found him on the other side of the sea, they said to him, "Rabbi, when did you come here?" Jesus answered them and said, "Most assuredly I say to you, you seek me not because you saw the signs, but because you ate of the loaves and were filled. Do not labor for food which perishes, but for the food which endures to everlasting life, which the Son of Man will give you, because God the Father has set his seal on him." Then they said to him, "What shall we do that we may work the works of God?" Jesus answered and said to them, "This is the work of God, that you believe in him whom he sent." Therefore they said to him, "What sign will you perform then, that we may see it and believe you? What work will you do? Our fathers ate the manna in the desert, as it is written, He gave them bread from heaven to eat." Then Jesus said to them, "Most assuredly I say to you, Moses did not give you the bread from heaven, but my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. For the bread of God is he who comes down from heaven and gives life to the world." Then they said to him, "Lord, give us this bread always." And Jesus said to them, "I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall never hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. But I said to you that you have seen me and yet do not believe. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and the one who comes to me I will by no means cast out. For I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. This is the will of the Father who sent me, that of all he has given me I should lose nothing, but should raise it up at the last day. And this is the will of him who sent me, that everyone who sees the Son and believes in him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day." Rejected by his own. The Jews then complained about him, because he said, "I am the bread which came down from heaven." And they said, "Is not this Jesus, the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know? How is it then that he says, 'I have come down from heaven'?" Then Jesus therefore answered and said to them, "Do not murmur among yourselves. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day." Let the word of God dwell in you richly, as it transforms you into a matured believer. See you tomorrow for another episode.